Hi YouTube viewers. So today I'm going to do a new project, and this is to change the coolant in my 2010 Kia Sedona. Now the reason I'm making this video is because what I'm going to try is slightly different than what I have seen others doing it. My objective is to keep it as simple as possible and also do the full flush. So the approach that I am going to take is disconnect this return, the hot coolant return line, and from here tap into this outlet and collect the coolant from here. So I'm not going to open up anything. I'm not going to do anything at the bottom. Radiator is still full with the old coolant. I just took off the cap, so everything is intact as is. I'm just going to remove this hot return coolant pipe, connect something like an extension here so that I can collect the coolant coming out from here, and then I will start the engine. As it warms up and the thermostat opens up, the hot coolant will start coming out from here, and then I will start filling up at the same time the cold coolant from here. So that's my approach that I'm going to test. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so let me show you the progress, what I have done so far. So first of all, the coolant that I'm going to replace it with is this one. It says it works with all colors, and Kia is mentioned here, and it is good for 350,000 miles, which is a lot of miles. So I already have filled up some extra coolant here. Disconnected this hose and covered it with the plastic with some rubber band. So this hose is no longer connected. And to this one, which is the return hose from the thermostat, I have connected the garden hose. Now I have a big garden hose. Not sure if it will work or it will give some issue, but this is the only choice I have. I have put some masking tape over it just to connect it properly. So when I disconnect, I will show you how it was connected better. I think there is some leak. So not sure how good this connection is. Now my next step is just to turn on the fan and wait for the thermostat to open. So right now engine is completely cold. I'm ready to turn. As soon as it starts throwing the old coolant out, I will start filling in the new one. So I had to change my approach slightly. So I put that connector back and disconnected from this side and put the plastic here on the inlet. I had this lint lifter which came with the dryer, so that seems to fit in very well on the pipe. And this is going to the collecting this. So let's see if this one works better, because it was getting, that metal part was getting too hot for the pipe, and I was afraid that it will melt inside. So let's see if this one is any better. It seems to be working now. Some slight leak, but the hot coolant is coming out now. Unfortunately, this is not a good idea only, but let's see. I turned it off. A good amount of hot coolant did come out as I was expecting. Unfortunately, I had some accidents, so there is some spillover. That shouldn't have happened, but that's how one learns. So this pipe got disconnected in the process, so I had to just let it fall from the big one. And as you can see, there was some leak here. So if this connection can be done in a nicer way, then this logic, this theory will work perfect. This was a very easy way to exchange the coolant. The new one is in. I had one bottle completely out and more than half of this one already out. So I think most of the coolant has refreshed now. I just need to suck out the old one from here, put the new one, and then reconnect this hose, and done. So this pipe is reconnected back now, and I have filled in some extra coolant, just trying to purge any air if there is any air in the system. And I have also taken out the old coolant from here and filled in the new coolant. So now I will let it run for about 15 minutes. By that time, I think good circulation will happen. If I need more coolant, then we'll use more coolant, but otherwise I think air will be purged and I'll be done. So that's it. Just wanted to test this new technique and share it with my viewers. Okay, thank you. So air is getting purged now. Almost 15 minutes have passed since this fan is on. Quite a bit of air came out actually before I started video wrapping it. So it seems to be fine. So it is all said and done. Now before wrapping up this video, I want to share that for me it was an experiment. I am not sharing it as a good practice. I just wanted to explore this way of doing the coolant flush and change. I wanted to try basically without opening up, without going below the van, without opening up rest of the stuff, petcock and other things. If I can just connect the hot return line to something and start collecting the coolant from there, and at the same time push in the new coolant from the funnel on the radiator. That was the crux of experiment. So I think I'm done and I'm successful, but I would like to know if someone else liked this idea or would like to try, or what is your thought or opinion about this kind of process. Okay, thank you.